The Bad Moms movie, very funny. And I thought, I don't know if this is something that's fun to do or not, but in this movie, your character has an incredible potty mouth, curses like a sailor.
Yes.
And I was wondering, is that a fun thing to do when you were given license to swear like that?
Yes, because I have a 5.5-year-old, so I can't at home.
You can't swear at home.
I've always had a terrible potty mouth. I mean...
You?
Yes, me.
In real life?
In real life, I'm horrible. Like, the other actresses would always be like, Jesus, what is coming out of your mouth, man? Like, you better rein it in, freak.
Right.
And when I was 5 years old, I'm gonna say a real bad one, but they're gonna blurt it out.
This is the word you said when you were 5?
I learned this in nursery school. My mom said I came home and I said, sucker.
Tell me more about this school. What kind of school was this?
I mean, come on, man. It was like the 70s, you know? Anyway.
I don't care if it was the 70s.
They used to, like, leave us in cars by them, you know, ourselves when they'd go into the grocery store. You know? Like, crack a window for kids. So my mom said that I just, like, after that, like, I couldn't stop. I'd just be like, shit. And she said, okay, Christina, you can say all this at home, but that's it. You can say it as much as you want at home, but that's it. When we're outside, you are not allowed to say that, so.
That was the rule. That's so. When you were home, you were like, "This is good sucking bread."
Yeah. I was like
every other word, probably.
I was like, F you, Mom. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how we rolled. We don't do that in my house.
You were like a little Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But we don't, you know, we don't cuss in front of Sadie, obviously.
Oh, Sadie, your daughter is how old?
She's 5.5.
She's 5, so there's no swearing in front of her.
No, but the other day, Sadie. The other day she was in the bathroom and she like hit her knee when she was coming out and I heard her go, oh shit. And I said, what's that now? She goes, what is that?
Yeah.
And then she just walked away. I was like, someone's been cussing in front of my kid.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of trouble.
Course, they pick up all kinds of stuff.
I know.
Or more appropriately, some sucker's been
You're like, Sadie, which sucker taught you that word?
Show me the sucker. Rip their off.
You gotta settle down.
You're gonna
You know what's so funny is that
it's like, beep, beep.
my kids, I have very nice kids, and our son thought that he knew, like 2 years ago, he was like, I don't know, when he was 7 or something, he thought that he learned what the F word was. And he said, I know what the F word is.
Yeah.
And so we were like, oh man, someone told him the F word, and he was like, yeah. And I said to him, what's the F word? And he said, it's funk.
Oh, yeah.
He thought the F word was funk. And so my wife and I were like, high-fived each other and went, yes, that's the F word.
Like, that is a very bad
word, and don't use that word. So we thought, okay, we're off the hook. He won't be asking anyone what's the F word because he'll think it's funk. And then that Bruno Mars song came out, Uptown Funk.
Right.
And my son was like, ah! The word is said like 1,000 times, and they were like, no. Okay. And he was wondering, like, why are all the people at school dancing to that?
To this song.